Mike Doherty, I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Horizon Contracting Group. It goes back to 1989 actually, was when I actually was an entrepreneur and started. 1991 was really the time that signified or started Horizon. But yeah, we go back to 1989 when I was in a Mazda B22 pickup truck that nobody even knows what that is. We were wearing pagers on belts. That was our communication to mom and dad's, plug-in, not battery-powered, plug-in electric weed eaters and mowers. That's where it all started, with a couple friends and a little bit of business school. Yeah, it was started residential, and then, we got into a little bit of strata maintenance, so we kind of started to make that venture, still residential, but got into a little more commercial. And then started just seeing these landscapers on little commercial projects, and it kind of evolved. And I think when we started doing a little more commercial, we realized that residential seemed to start being a little harder. I mean, now we got into commercial work, there was small contracts or a set of drawings you could follow, so it was just very easy to say that's what we've got to do. As we evolved, I think we just thought the direction was better for us to go kind of more commercial, and the scalability and the growth seemed better on the commercial side. We really kind of took off in around 2000. That was when my dad and I started chatting. He was a salesman on the road a lot, and I seemed to have a bit of a vision that, hey, I think there's something here, Dad. That's where it kind of evolved to say, okay, we're going to go on the commercial front. I brought my dad in. He was a little more strategic on the back end. I got to focus on the operations up front. He dug and sold and got more work, and it really took off from 2000 to about 2005. We were nominated, I think, 3 years in that time period for one of the fastest growing companies in Canada. Everything is about the people, good culture fits, just good culture fits even in business and personally, I find. Just good people really drive the business. We often look at, character is a tough one to change. We can usually teach them the skill, but let's get that good character, that good quality character person that is aligned with your culture and your values, and that's really what I think the success is.
Brian Doherty, the Vice President, Lower Mainland, Horizon Contracting Group, which is also part of Cassian and Vactera Hydrovac Services. Everywhere from landscape construction to architectural concrete to earthworks, civil, landscape maintenance, snow clearing, snow removal. We have tree care. We have our hydrovac business that's relatively new, about 4 years in now. And we just opened up a first of its kind processing plant in Langley that actually processes the slurry of hydrovacs rather than just dumping into a pit. If you add in meaningful in front of relationships and successful partnerships, I would say that means everything. That's the foundation of our success as an organization. Focus on those meaningful relationships, because that's what helps break down barriers. It breaks down limited trust. If you can actually create those relationships, it's a lot easier to solve problems, collaborate, work together on solutions, and find win-win situations. And not just with our clients, but our people too, right? Our people are a foundation of our success. 250 people in now. We aren't where we are today without our people, and if you don't have those meaningful, trustworthy relationships, people aren't going to stick around. And without our vendors and sub-trades, those relationships, we partner up, we're nothing without them. So yeah, everyone thinks they have that unique, and really at the end of the day, there isn't unique when it comes to how we deal with business, but what we do know is what this industry is lacking. It's lacking trust, it's lacking that those key relationships and that customer service mentality. You compare us against the hospitality industry, and we're decades behind where they've established at the forefront of great customer service. That opportunity, and that's how we probably approach things a little bit differently, is that we take care of our people, we take care of our clients, we care about creating those win-win situations, so we can build on that trust and we can build on that collaboration. That will definitely help where we're going with this organization.
A lot of the people that have stayed with us, from the very beginning to where we are that really honestly is probably the most humble part about it all, is seeing that portion of it and the people develop.